Hey people, it's Brandon here. Welcome back to Mega Brandon Gaming. And this is Final Fantasy VII, and we are finally out of Midgar. The long-awaited main map, the world map. There are many places to visit, many things to do. But our next goal is to head to this town. But not before fighting. Let's scrap it out with these guys. Eris doesn't have any materia, so I forgot to equip materia on her. Let's slash the big guy on the bike. Just get rid of him. You can crack that dog. Alright. Let's give them all the flame. Taste the fire, bitches. Alright, good stuff. Alright. Yeah, I want to try to get through any battles as quick as possible because there's a lot of story coming up as far as this part's concerned. Welcome to Kalm. The town of Kalm. Where we're going to learn about the past. This is Kalm. Wonder if everyone's there already. Let's hurry over to the inn. Get over here. What are you, Scorpion? Get over here. Come here. Alright, so let's talk to her. Mr. Cloud, your party is waiting for you on the second floor. Oh, thank you, Miss Desk Lady. So let's go up and let's get this started. Cloud, you're late. First, let's get this. Can't reach it. Can't reach it. I can't remember what I have to do to reach it. This is not it. There we go. Oh, he kicked it. There we go. Received Mega Elixir. Yeah, you just gotta keep trying to open it and your dude will eventually kick it. Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now. So, let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet. Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other until one day. After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. So get an idea, I guess Cloud's supposed to be 21 then. It sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. Everything okay? Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You're gonna brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you, but by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission, kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of these creatures, then we'll localize the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Maker reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Hometown. Sir, something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. And now we get an example of Sephiroth's power while I get my ass laid out. Let me get in there and give him a whack. Oh, a whole 14 health. Better watch out. Oh, I didn't get dropped by the dragon. That's a rarity. Usually the dragon comes straight for you first and just lays you out. I'll take it. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He is far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So where do you come in? Me? I was memorized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Jenova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father... Get a little laugh out of it. What does it matter? Alright, let's go. Being on watch is so boring. Just sit tight at your job, right? I'll come talk to you once in a while, just stick with it. Psst, you keep wandering around here, you'll get in trouble. The mango smells pretty bad here. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember, Jenova. That's that damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. The childhood friends reunite. I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. Man, I'm so nervous. Look, you never know when a monster's gonna show up, right? I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want a shot of Sephiroth and a monster. Take my picture. I don't take pictures of nobodies. What a douche. Welcome. Hey, aren't you... I've been here before. I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off. This don't matter, so get with it. So we'll go visit Cloud's house. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yo, wait. I want to hear. Me too. It's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family, right? I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman, hadn't changed at all, but a few days later she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Yes? Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come, let me take a look at you. You look so handsome. So this is a soldier uniform. Mom, My, how you've grown. I bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright, the company takes care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know, Cloud? Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. Alright, well, there ain't much as far as story goes to see here. So let's get in here and talk with old Sephiroth and this guy. Is Jenova here to get rid of the monsters? And who are you? I'm Zangan. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. Alright, well, there ain't much else here. Let's go up and see Sephiroth. What are you looking at? The scenery. I feel like I know this place. We're short one bed. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. Yeah, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Listen to me, Sephiroth, in case something happens. Trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa? You're the guide? That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town. It's too dangerous. I can't get you involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take one picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? Alright, let's get our little picture. Cheese! Great, thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed. So we head up to Mako reactor. A Mako reactor is built in Mount Nibel. Nibel, Nibel, I don't know, Nibel. The cold mountain air of Mount Nibel was the same. Wasn't there a character in Chrono Trigger, that Triceratops boss named Nibel? Nibel? I believe so. It's funny that I actually just thought of that now. This is where the great Nibel died. Alright, it gets harder from here. Follow me. Yeah, this is the best bridge ever. The bridge. Best bridge ever. Everyone just falls to hell. Alright, this is so drawn out, this part, so we're gonna speed it up a little. Sephiroth. Okay, everyone seems to be alright. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, one person seems to be missing. It may sound cruel, but we've no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. So one dude is toast. He's like, yep, see ya. Who knows what happened to him? Wow, one attack pretty much killed me. Good thing that Sephiroth is a beast. I can't control him though. He does his own thing. There's really no point in me recharging my health. Alright. What is this? Or what's this? A mysteriously colored cave. It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. Alright. Just fly through this crap. And what's this? A Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, this fountain will dry up too. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too? You weren't a soldier and you didn't even know that? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up magic, or so they say. Magic, a mysterious power. Did I say something funny? A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Hojo of Shinra Inc., an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes. A Mako fountain. So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is? So we continue our way up to the reactor itself now. Finally arriving. And let's get up to it. There's a little more story. We're actually getting close to the end of the story. The speed up thing helps. We finally made it. We sure took the long way though. Tifa, you wait here. I'm going inside too. I want to see. Only authorized personnel are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Man. Better take real good care of me then. Don't quite know what that's supposed to mean. Alright, so we follow Sephiroth into here. And this is where we discover a secret of Shinra. And where the monsters are coming from. This is Jenova, right? It won't open. And this is where they had Jenova stored away, in the reactor in Mount Nibel. So, this is before Jenova got removed from there and was put into the Shinra building. So this is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Why did it break? Now I see, Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy, that is, when it's working correctly. Now what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Oh yeah, it becomes materia. Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. How? You gonna let me take a look? Look through the window. Okay, I gotta talk to him again. Kind of like what they've been doing with Jenova. They've been storing stuff inside of these. What is that? Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly, and it's Hojo of Shinra that produced these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? Sephiroth? No. Was I? Was I created this way too? Am I the same as all these monsters? Sephiroth! You saw it. All of them were humans. Human? No way. Ever since I was small, I've felt that I was different from the others, special in some way. But not like this. Yep, since the system's malfunctioning, this is how the creatures are getting out prematurely. Let me get the witness one. Whatever creepy thing that is. Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Damn Shinra. The more I hear, the more I hate them. Who would have ever thought that the Mako reactor held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in a number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barrett? Why are you talking to me? Poking his damn nose in where it don't belong. Cloud, why don't you finish that story? Phew. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. It's pretty easy. This place is a pain later when you come to it, but right now, pretty simple. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room. Bam. Easiest secret door to find in the whole world. I mean, it's pretty much just clearly right there in the wall. Like, the big old spiral staircase, and this hallway here is a pain. A couple of the toughest enemies up to this point in the game you'll meet in this hallway, and if you're not careful fighting them, they will make your life a living hell. But that's not until later. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gast named that organism Jenova. X year, X month, X day, Jenova confirmed to be an ancient. Jenova project approved, the use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. So I'm guessing Maker Reactor number 1 is actually the Nibble Reactor, and that's where they had her stored all that time, but I don't know. It might have actually been in a reactor at Midgar. My mother's name is Jenova. Jenova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? So this dude's just losing his mind here, trying to figure out where he came from because he has no idea. It's pretty much, you know, and he pretty much said it earlier that he doesn't really care, what does it matter, but it obviously means something to him that he's just concerned about it. But things get pretty bizarre. Let me be alone. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. Alright, now there's the weird ominous music, which makes you think, maybe I should go and check on him. This dude's still chilling here. Sephiroth seems different. Let's run down here to speed of light. Meow. Meow. Go speed racer. Alright. Ha ha ha. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. Itinerant. Okay, it took me forever to figure that word out. Itinerant race. Wow, that's actually one of those words that I've never actually seen written in front of me. Alright. Cetra was an itinerant race. They could migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said that they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Isn't that kind of modern days, you know, how we went from wanderers and gatherers to settlers? It's like, yeah. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Jenova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum, the Jenova Project. The Jenova Project wanted to produce people with powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Jenova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How? How did he? Sephiroth. Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. Alright. So, as he said, Jenova, he believes Jenova is his mother. So, where would we have to go? Where do you think? That when we get out of here, before he left, he had to lay waste to everything in the town. Hey, it's you! You're still sane, right? then come over here and help me. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Yeah, I get to be the lucky person to go check my own house. Hey, am I going to die? You really going to ask that? Sephiroth. Yep, so apparently she's gone. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. And now here's... back for this time. This is one of the baddest looking scenes in the whole game. I mean, even now the fire still looks pretty cool. They can do a much better job with graphics today, but it still looks good. The character himself could use a little bit of work as far as like revamping and, you know, getting it up to date, but it looks good. It still looks good. It holds up. Alright. So we arrive at the reactor. Looks like something went down there. Let's see what happened. That chain takes forever to climb, too. Papa. Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, soldier, maker of reactors, Shinra? I hate them all. She grabs Sephiroth's sword and runs in. Runs right in after him. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open this door. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? So I fought the sword off her and then messed her up pretty good. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. So, I guess he did keep his promise in a sense, didn't he? Alright, let's go up and see Sephiroth. This is pretty strange. They got this big angel type deal that I guess is supposed to be a holding container for Jenova. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I thought of a great idea. Let's go to the promised land. Sephiroth. My family, my hometown. How can you do this to them? Ha ha ha, they've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But they... those worthless creatures are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you. So don't worry. So the real Jenova is now shown. That's the headless spook that, the little Jenova thing on the top isn't even an actual head, it's just a kind of an add-on, which I always thought was pretty cool looking too. So it is kind of like a body without a head, except the head's like where its neck would be. What about my sadness? My family, friends, the sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. It's the same as your sadness. Ha ha ha. My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. And that's unfortunately where this story ends as far as that's concerned. And that's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute. That's it? No more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official record states Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the newspapers, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Jenova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn! None of this makes sense! I'm gone! And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Cloud, what's wrong? You just gonna stand there while Sephiroth heads for the Promised Land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra get to know Promised Land. If they do, then we're all screwed. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, just beautiful. Just leave it to me. Oh, brother. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. The ancients, Cetra, Jenova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. Oh, Cloud, let me give you this. Oh, the PHS, yes. Changing party members, yes, they give you a little... I can now change my party members while on the map and on a save spot with that item. PHS will put us in constant contact with one another. I'm going to head on ahead. Now, there are a few things to grab around this town and stuff, but I'm going to go and give it a quick save out here. And we're going to call that the episode. I'm sorry that it was mostly just story, but next episode there'll be a lot more action and a lot of work going on here. We got to go down to the Chocobo farm, catch ourselves some birds. Gonna have to get past the Midgar Zolom. Go through the caves. Yeah, we got a decent bit of good stuff coming up. So we'll just leave this episode as a story, kind of filler. And if you guys enjoyed that episode, be sure you hit that like button. If you want to see future videos of this game and other games that I play on my channel, be sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'll see you in the next video. Later.